I'm really thrilled about this next section, our segment of our conference, because this is something that's very near and dear to me, is the recognition of our IT community of doing very important projects for the benefit of Washingtonians. And I'm extremely thrilled and proud that the Governor Inslee, was able to join us today. And while I had some very witty intro for the Governor, my wife's in the back of my head saying, your job's to put money in the account, my job's to spend it. Not to sit there and have a career-ending move. Without further ado, let me invite Governor Inslee to come up and join us for remarks. Governor.
Thanks for a chance to celebrate with you. I'm very appreciative of everybody's efforts to show that Washington State can be as innovative as anybody else in the state of Washington. And I believe that is true. I'll just give you an example of that. We have a lot of IT projects, a lot of ambitions, a lot of vision statements. And mine is, I'm going to have one of the departments, we haven't figured out which department yet, but we are going to buy every unused fax machine in the state of Washington. And we are going to develop a system using your technological brilliance on a way to deliver pizzas over used fax machines. So I don't know which department that's going to do it, but that's how ambitious we are in the state of Washington. We are justified in being ambitious. I celebrate the things that are going on to show our IT creativity, the Washington State benefit exchange story of going to the cloud, reducing risk by 80%, the Central Washington University story of giving a mobile application device ability of students to really figure out their classes, the Department of Revenue, which is collecting $50 billion in revenue, and now giving businesses, I think this is pretty cool, if you were owed a refund by the state of Washington, you now get it back in half as much time in your pocket from the state of Washington. We like giving people money back faster. And we do that because we have creative people working on this, bringing your brilliance to work. So we're not done yet. We know we've got to use your talents every way we can. I just want to thank you. I like to brag about you every time. I take credit for your success, especially in election years. So thank you for what you're doing. I'm looking forward to these awards today. Thanks a lot.
That's what happens when the governor's tall. I gotta put the microphone down for us small people. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. So our first team, Department of Fish and Wildlife, led by Matt Orm, the Chief Information Officer, Shelley Snyder, Ian Trewella, Randy Krutz, I'm sorry if I butcher your names, please, Krutziger, Mike Eaton, Ryan Gatchell, Trey Christopher, Dale Gumbert, Peggy Yushikoff, and Chris Marsh. Please come on up. To integrate data-driven map content has reinvented how staff can provide spatial and tabular data to the public through the agency website. The most successful, robust implementation of this new process is the wildlife area section of the website. Users can drive the content of the page by using drop-downs, the map, or navigating the list. The data on this page can be used by other applications, as it is all managed in a database and served out for consumption by REST APIs. This effort was a collaborative group effort to tackle an issue of data management that affects many agencies. Really? I thought we were going something more upbeat. What happened to Eye of the Tiger? Oh, where's the Eye of the Tiger? Okay, moving on. Next project up is the Washington Health Benefit Exchange, the IT Infrastructure and Technology Team, led by Vincent Varela, CIO. Katie LaBelle, John Elman, Vincent Varela, Randall Hahn, Joe Ritter, Jeff Oster, and Beth Walter. Over the past year, the IT infrastructure and technology team migrated the entire health plan finder infrastructure, supporting more than 2 million Washingtonians, over to the Microsoft Azure government cloud. The project was delivered on time and on budget, resulting in an overall total cost of ownership while providing noticeable increased system performance. Besides reducing their organizational risk score by 80%, they ran the first successful state-based exchange disaster recovery test for a cloud-to-cloud solution in the country, and received recognition from the Centers for Medicaid and Medicaid Services, stating this was the most secure cloud project seen across all 50 states. Having a human services background, I'll tell you that is not an easy honor to get bestowed on you. Additionally, the organization's cloud transition is now being used by Microsoft as a case study. Back in my childhood days. There we go. Okay, the next project, WaTech, Technology Division Cloud Team, led by Matt Maldarelli, CIO and Director. Can we have Joe Schmidt, Andrea Fortune, Leith Abbott, Donald Harris, Greg Selsteed, and Mike Shepard. These teams work to migrate the agency for zero-line business applications to the cloud, recently culminating in the production deployment of the Highway Activities Tracking System, HATS application. HATS is a line of business web and mobile application used by WisDOT Maintenance Operations Division to track all aspects of their business. The new cloud-based production installation will help to ensure that this critical application remains accessible year-round, is hosted on a modernized platform, and can scale as needed to support a growing and increasingly mobile workforce. I'm liking your selections now. I'll get happier after this note. Okay, the next project, the County Road Administration Board, CRAB. I think that'll be a better acronym than that. GIS Mo Project Team, led by John Koster, Executive Director, Eric Higginlock, IS Division Manager. Can we have Scott Campbell, Mike Clark, Carmen Cole, Eric Higginlock, Walt Olson, Kathy O'Shea, and Jim Euler. Country roads account for approximately 50% of public roads in Washington State, with over $1.2 billion of public funds invested annually. With the proliferation of mobile devices, increased complexities and security, and a paradigm shift towards spatial data, the County Road Administration Board developed a strategy to move towards commercial off-the-shelf. They worked diligently for more than a year and a half to deliver the state-of-the-art country road asset management system that combines software suites from Esri and DTS LLC to create a cohesive geospatial asset management system with mobile device capability. Breaking new ground, Washington State will be the first Esri roads and highways implementation to onboard an entire state's country node road network. Okay, next up, Central Washington University's academic planning system, the CAPS Plus project team led by Joseph Deck, CIO. That's a short list. Robert Kemple, Jill Scott, and Charlene Bain. Please come up. Central Washington University professionals created a software application that alleviates the challenges of an antiquated manual degree planning system by developing an online mobile-first academic planning tool for degree-seeking students. Central's academic planning system 2.0 and was developed by CWU employees who are also alumni. The lead developer remembered the challenges associated with the manual degree planning method and has a sincere desire to make the process easier for today's students. Now, instead of working through 9 manual degree planning steps, students use CAPS Plus, can schedule courses using only 4 mobile-friendly online applications, thus reducing the degree planning process by 56%. Okay, next up, Washington State Arts Commission for the My Public Art Portal Project Team, led by Terry West, Deputy Director. Can we have Janae Huber, Heidi Fernandez, I'm sorry, I'm butchering your name. How about we say Heidi? And Valerie Peterman. The My Public Art Portal officially represents Washington's artwork in their narrative by connecting the geographically widespread state art collection in one place online. The portal includes more than 5,000 artworks and related interpretive text, images, maps, and other data. The collection is an every citizen asset to be celebrated, experienced, and explored. Okay, next we have the Tommy Weed wait a minute, where's this one on here? Washington Traffic Safety Commission. We have Supervisor Stacy Hoff, Research Director. As the first IT FTE for this small agency of 25 employees, Tommy Weed has proven his worth in just 2 short years. 2 of his most significant accomplishments during this time frame included navigating the agency through a successful third-party audit and creating an IT strategic framework for the agency. Tommy's innovative approach to strategic planning resulted in one of the best documented IT departments residing in a small agency with a task plan that easily guides the development of multi-year IT budgets, implementation plans, and timelines, while keeping these projects and investments in the context of all IT requirements and workload. Congratulations, Tommy. Okay, next up is DOR, Information Services Division, led by Dave Sorrell, their CIO. And he's got like a 5-paragraph statement here. Is this the tax code reading? Okay. In 2019, DOR successfully completed the $80 million tax and licensing systems replacement project and implemented a modern, integrated commercial off-the-shelf tax and business licensing system that manages the collection of over $50 billion in revenues biannually. This project resulted in integration and sunsetting of 48 legacy systems. The project was completed on time and on budget and involved a highly collaborative effort with the DOR Information Services Division, DOR's business divisions, as well as strategic vendors. Besides filling key project management technical roles, the Information Services Division was also responsible for the installation, configuration, and tuning of the computing environment. Additionally, the ISP staff not directly assigned to the project provided ongoing maintenance, support, and operations of DOR's legacy systems during the project to ensure that there were no disruptions in service for agency staff, taxpayers, and other local and state partners. Great album, 1984. Okay, next up, Jamie Hayes, Loan and Grant Program Coordinator, Pollution Liability Insurance Agency. Jamie was asked to join the agency team working on a new enterprise IT solution to support project management for his loan and grant program. Jamie joined the team with no prior IT experience, but with great enthusiasm, and quickly got up to speed on the business requirements and system development process. Throughout the project, Jamie spent countless hours tracking and following up on action items, completing detailed user testing of each component, and documenting everything in a thorough user guide. Without her contribution to the project, the agency could not have completed the project within scope, schedule, and under budget. Jamie continues to help and provide training to the agency staff, and is now the primary support contact for vendors and customers. Jamie's efforts were essential to the project's success and resulted in the agency receiving a certificate of project excellence by the OCIO. Had to get something there for us. Okay. And saving the best for last. No, I'm only saying that because it's WaTech. Well, the Washington State GIS Governance Team. So Joanne Marker, Dim Minter from DSHS, Craig Baldwin from DOR, Austin Hildreth from DOR, David Wright from DOR, Barry Zicker from UTC, Winston McKenna, LNI, George Alvarado, DSHS, Callie Goldsby, DOH, Stacy Plumley, WisDOT, Julie Jackson, WisDOT, Susanna Pittman, DFW, Chris March, DFW, Christina Della, ECY, Dan Miller from NIL, Bradley Montgomery, DNR, Greg Tudor, RCO, and Cameron Cole from Craft. This is what I'm especially proud of because this shows the collaboration that we can do in our state. If you look at the diverse individuals that are up here, the GIS governance team includes CIOs and GIS managers from over 30 state agencies, 13 of which are represented here. This team works diligently to develop best practices for sharing GIS services and implementing innovative IT solutions that improve the delivery of government services. One of their key accomplishments is establish a single online platform to consolidate large geospatial data sets from many different sources to share with all state agencies and Washingtonians. This collaborative effort to curate and find opportunities to consolidate data has significantly improved the data availability to state agencies and the public. Well done, team. So again, this is our first time doing this. I hope next year, we had 10 awardees this year. Next year, I'm hoping for 20. So please continue to do good work out in the agencies. We want to recognize your accomplishments. Governor, I'm going to thank you for coming and joining us. I know you've had a busy day. Thank you very much, sir. Otherwise, absent of any comments, are we good? Okay, come back tomorrow. Families and friends, thank you for coming. It's great to see spouses, children, watching your parents and your loved ones being recognized. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow.